Hello, beloved friends. Happy Thursday. Oh my gosh, it's Thursday. Whoa, that's crazy. Happy Thursday to you. This morning, I'm going to be doing my makeup for a photo shoot where I get to be a bride. So this is my inspiration. I'm going to do my hair up like that, and I'm going to do some false lashes and just full on like photo shoot makeup. So if you're into that, stick along. Stick along? Stick around, stick around. Okay, first thing I did was I washed my face and I prepped it with a ton of product. I put toner on, I put wrinkle cream on, I put a hydrating moisturizer, and I've let that sit on my skin. As you can see, Doug kissed me and he goes, whoa, you're shiny. I wanted to have this luminosity underneath the makeup, so I used a moisturizer that has luminosity. It's the Shiseido Lucent. By the way, this is going to be a long Insta story, and I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of behind the scenes, so man, it's going to be crazy up in here. Okay, so this is the one I used, the Shiseido White Lucent All Day Brightener. It has SPF 22, and it brightens the skin. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the primer. This is the YSL Blur Primer, and if you want any of these products that I'm using, I listed everything that's in my makeup bag on libyair.com. So seriously, every single thing is listed on there for you. Okay, next thing I'm going to do, I'm trying to find my foundation. So I'm going to have to mix because this shade of foundation is a little too dark for me. So I'm going to have to mix a little bit. I'm going to use this Born This Way Too Faced foundation in a light beige. And I'm going to mix it with my Lumi Cushion. This is the W3, which if you're looking for a drugstore foundation, this is great, great. So I'm taking just a little bit of that foundation from the cushion, and I'm going to mix it with a little bit of what I had on my hand, and I'm just going to stipple the foundation into my skin. Like, at first, I just go really like in, and then we blend, and then we blend. You want to get all of the product in there, girl. Don't waste it. And little is much in the world of foundation. You can always build up, but when you have a huge cake on your face, you kind of can't do anything about that except for wash your face. So you want to make sure that you just start slow. And make sure to extend the foundation all the way down to the neck and past the ears, especially for photos. You don't want, the photo showing half of your ear being a different shade. Or texture, because when you wear foundation, the skin, your texture, I can't talk. The texture of your skin sort of changes a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do just my final buffing out the skin. Now I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Weightless Concealer, and I'm going to do a triangle because I do have a little bit of bags under my eyes. So I want to make sure I conceal all of that. I'm going to go on the bridge of my nose and just a little bit around the nose right here where we get a little hormonally red. And I'm going to go right here on my chin, and I have a little blemish, so there we go. Now I'm going to take a very damp beauty blender and sort of make little motions like this to get the product all worked in. I haven't done a full face of makeup in a long time. This is sort of so I'm going to do that. And for this day, since I have this photo shoot in the morning and it's at 9, I need my makeup to stay, so we're going to bake, which I don't know if I've already showed you guys how to do that, but we're going to bake. Okay, this is a little tip if you do want really, if you're going for makeup that you want to last all day, before I put a setting powder, I go ahead and put this MAC Fix Plus all over my face. And this is just gonna really, really moisturize my skin. It's gonna adhere all of that foundation, and then once I put the powder over it, when I let it dry, it's gonna set my makeup all day. In this process, sometimes since I put a lot, like I feel like I'm taking a shower in it, I sort of take the sponge and bounce it back into the skin. Since this is bridal makeup pretty much, I'm, you know, pretending to be a bride today, I want really luminous skin. So I'm gonna use this L'Oreal Magic Lumi. It's a luminizer, cream luminizer, and I'm gonna put that on top of my cheekbones. Ooh, I used way too much right here. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. Okay. I'm just gonna buff that out with my, or work that into my skin with my fingers. And I'm even gonna extend it up to the brow bone right here. I believe that just, and if I didn't have bangs, I would put it just a little bit up here too. Well, I guess we'll do it anyway. All right, now that we have all the cream-based products on the skin, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Laura Mercier setting powder, and this is where we bake. I'm gonna put this on my chin like that, and just put a bunch of product on there. And then I'm gonna take it and put it underneath my eyes where I put that concealer. And I'm not gonna put it anywhere else, just on those areas. We really want the product to sort of bake. And then I'm not gonna bake on my forehead. I'm just gonna dab a little bit on top of there, just because my bangs are on there. This looks good, right? I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows, which this is something that I'm totally not 100% confident in. I'm still learning how to work my brow, but now I can sort of get away from it not being super dialed in because I have the bangs. Whoa. So if you have any tips on eyebrows, let me know. Okay, done with the brows. Now I'm going to leave this powder on for a while. I'm gonna do my eyes and my lips, well, my eyes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take it off after the eyes. When you do smoky eyes too, the powder underneath will catch any fallout from the eyeshadow, and it will help to get it off without it ruining your foundation or makeup underneath. So this is the dress that I'm wearing. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my eyeballs because the dress is so like elegant and beautiful, but it's so simple that I kind of want something really beautiful on the eyes. Okay, I'm gonna go with wheelie warm tones. I'm gonna use this burnt orange from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and put down a base color, and I'm gonna fluff this out. Fluff it out. Is that a technical makeup term? I don't think so. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do really nice little circular motions all throughout the lid to get a nice. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and this is sort of like you're laying down the foundation of a color so that you can then build on it, and it doesn't look like you just put one single color. It's gonna look really pretty and sort of very well blended. Hopefully that's the goal, is for it to look well blended. Okay, I just put my hair out of the way because it's kind of crazy. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this Buono Fresco color right here, and I know this is kind of contradicting to this palette, but I'm just gonna set it over to sort of tone down that orangey color because I want to go more neutral because I am doing red lips. I just wanted different dimensions of the eye or the color popping out. Then I'm going to take some of that Buon Fresco color and just do a little bit down here on the bottom lash line. Now I'm going to go in with a lip primer so that my red lipstick does not feather out, and this is from NYX. Quit jumping there. And then I'm gonna line my lips. Let me get a little mirror here. Line my lips with this High Energy lip pencil. It's a pro long wear from MAC. You want to contour the lip really nicely before you put on the lip color so that they can look nice and contoured. I'm going to be using a liquid lipstick from MAC called Quite the Standout, And I'm going to put one little coat on the bottom and then up top and sort of just, so now I'm going to take my finger and I'm really going to work that product in. Being careful to not smear it on myself, but you sort of do it in the middle part and this part. Now I'm going to take a Mega Matte color from Urban Decay, and it's just like a deeper red because I don't want it to be this bright, so I'm just going to apply a darker red on top of that. And I'm just going to mix that in. See how it already made a big difference? Okay, so now I'm going to take off all of this baking powder. Well, it's not baking powder. Okay, now I'm taking a break from the eyes and the lips and I'm contouring with a bronzer. So I take the edge of a flat brush like this ELF one that I got from Target. I don't know if they have them still, but they might. And I make a line down here. Now, if you don't have a brush like this, you can take a normal brush and you can pinch it like this and then use that to draw a severe line from the temple to the hollow of your cheek. Now I'm going to take that same bronzer and I'm going to apply it as a C shape around my face like this, especially if you don't have bangs. This is something that's wonderful when you contour because it doesn't look like you're just putting on just bronzer everywhere, right? Because when you look at a face, it doesn't really have just all one color, right? I just said Lord. Oh Lord. Anyway, so that's my contour. The reason why I stopped doing the eyes is because I want to make sure that I'm going to continue doing them matching my lips because I don't want to do too heavy of an eye, even though we're going to be a bride today. So now I'm going to take a Mineralize Gentle, Soft and Gentle from MAC and a little brush, and I'm going to go ahead and do just a little bit more of a highlight, just because, you know, we are doing makeup for a special occasion. And then I'm going to highlight a little bit of my nose and a little bit of the Cupid's bow. Now I'm going to take a brown eyeliner, and I'm going to line the base of my lashes. I don't want a heavy liner look today, but I just want to give dimension to my eyes, so I'm going to line it with a brown. If you're going to tug like that, which people say don't, but I don't know how else to do it, just be really gentle because you don't want to get wrinkles. I'm going to take a red like this and put a little bit on my cheeks there. You totally want to have that nice flushed look, especially if you're doing makeup for a special occasion or for your wedding. That looks good. Okay, now I'm going to finish out the eyes. I'm going to take this Tempera color. It's sort of a vanilla-y color, and I'm going to brighten up the eye right here by putting this on the inner corner like that. I'm going to line a little bit of the eye, not all the way. So I'm going from here to here, so sort of like 1/4 way, just to give a little bit of dimension. And then I'm going to take a shimmery shadow and put it in the waterline. I'm going to take a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. You can take eye drops if you want. I'm going to put a little bit of that liquid on a little brush like this. And I'm going to pick, let's see what color. I'm going to pick this. It's called Smog, and I'm going to mix it with Half Baked from the Urban Decay Naked Palette. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit like this and put it on the waterline. If it's a shadow and your eyes are sensitive, don't do this. It's a little uncomfortable at the beginning because it kind of has to work out whatever got in your eye. Okay, now I'm going to take a brown color like this Cypress Umber, and I'm just going to work a little bit on the very outer corner of the eye. So I'm going to do a little V motion so you can see here like that. I'm going to do it on the other side. And you can extend this little wing however much you want. One important key is after you've done different colors, then you want to take your brush with no product on it and you just want to blend all of that out. Blend it out really, really well. Okay, then I'm going to take this Primavera color. It's like a metallic shade, and I'm going to put it on my finger. And this is the best way, is to pick up the pigment with your finger. That way it's not just like loosey-woosey. And if you try to just put it on with a brush, it's just gonna not do what it's supposed to do, blend well. And this is supposed to really give your eyes a beautiful pop of color. So I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply mascara. Whoops, before that I'm gonna apply this nylon color from MAC. This is a great color for the inner corner of your eye. It's very frosty and beautiful, and it opens up the eye really nicely. So I'm gonna apply it on this part. Now I'm gonna apply mascara, and actually I am doing false lashes today, which I haven't done in a really long time. Okay, so I'm sort of done with my face, so now I really want to go ahead and set that with a makeup setting powder. And I believe kind of the more the better. Not like, don't like dump it in your face, but it's good. While my mascara dries, I'm going to make sure that these lashes are gonna fit. So I just go ahead and figure out if I need to cut them or not. Sometimes you need to cut the band. So today I'll be using the Ardell 810, and these are the faux mink ones, and I'm going to be adhering them with the Duo adhesive. And if I were to need to cut them, I just take little scissors, I measure them to my eyeball, and I cut wherever there's like little extra length. I like grabbing them and sort of bending them to where they're a little more curved. Then I grab them by the lash. I grab the butt of tweezers and I put the adhesive on. Put the adhesive on it like that. The trick, y'all, is to wait a minute before you put them on. You want the glue to get tacky. So I put a little extra on the very ends. So just, here comes the intense part. I won't be able to talk through this part. So I grab the end of the lash, the part that's gonna go there, with a tweezer, and then I lay it down. And yes, sometimes it's really finicky, but you just gotta persevere and keep going. This will help you push it down to where it's supposed to go. And you can rapidly get the glue that you got all over your face off. And I literally sit here and I go so that it could dry, and I just help it with the little butt of the tweezer. Okay, I think I'm ready. I have the false lashes on. I feel like I have a really nice glowy complexion that, you know, you want to have as a bride. I can't believe I'm gonna be in a bride's dress today. That's funny. I just got to Ashley's house and she made a little bouquet for a prop, and then we're using this beautiful gown right here. I'm gonna change in it right now. I'm so glad I brought Spanx. Okay, so I put the dress on, and we had to MacGyver a little bit of it because it was a little big, but we put a little belt in it so it's holding it still. So I'm here with Ashley this morning. Hi, Ashley. Hi. How are you?
Good.
Good. She is a film photographer for weddings. So can you tell me a little bit of the difference between film and digital?
I just really like the look of film. I like the grain and a little bit of the imperfection. I like the waiting process and, you know, getting your images back from the lab and just trusting that film has your back.
Right. So I asked her, I said, so are we going to be able to see the images? She's like, no, we're gonna have to wait. And what did you say? It's like what?
It's like Christmas morning. When you get them back, it's amazing. I love that feeling.
Yeah, well, I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We're doing some styling. This little painting is by Pigment and Parchment.
So here is the film that she works with, and then look at that cool camera. She does this little boop boop thing, and that's her camera. And that is a wrap. We finished up with all of the, I think we did like 4 films. It was really cool. Like at the end, she had to lick the thing and put it, I don't know, she can put it in an envelope and send it to the developer. And we'll get to see the photos in about a couple weeks, which is kind of exciting in this day and age where you can just be like taking a picture and seeing it right away. It was kind of nice to just not worry about the instant, rather wait. Thank you so much for tuning in to my Insta stories today. I love you so much. Know that you are an awesome human being that is important and significant. And I pray and I just hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day.